So yeah, we'll get started right now. So welcome to another open webinar session. We're going to be going over some loop practice. Uh, Donnie, so what can you tell me about for loops and while loops? We'll start with
Uh, what do you mean? What do you want to know?
that. All right. First off, I guess what's the difference between a for loop and a while loop?
Um, a while loop is used if you have something that you don't know the exact value for. So like you just run it until it is true or false or something. And then the for loop is used when you know the value that is being run, like how many things are being checked.
Gotcha. I see. So just to clarify, you're saying a while loop is when you don't know how many times you need to iterate, and a for loop is when you do know the number of iterations.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Just want to make sure we're on the same page. So, yeah, you're correct. So a for loop is just used when you know exactly how many times you need to iterate, and a while loop is just simply until the condition breaks. Then it's easy to spot the difference between a for loop and a while loop. Right? For example, what loop is in this piece of code?
While loop.
Yeah, to be yeah, it just says while in it, easy to spot. Um,
Mhm.
yeah. So I guess we'll just jump right into it. So it says it's actually need to rewrite this while loop into a for loop.
Okay. So you have a for with the initial being type. Then you have the conditional of x being greater than 0. Then you're
Yep.
going to have your little thing that increments or decrements by minus 1. It's like x minus minus.
Yeah. So what do you think? How should we start this off?
Would be that.
For int x equals 5, semicolon x less than 0, x minus 1 is all right.
And then after that, we'll have the system.out println x.
System dot out dot print. All right, so does this look correct for you?
Yeah.
Not sure if it'll read those comments. All right, let's see. Nice. So I think this is correct. I thought it was gonna tell us, let us know whether it's correct or not. But yeah, I mean, this definitely seems like it was gonna do what the wallet was.
I think if you press like the answer, it gives you what the answer will be as a for loop.
Oh yeah, I see, I see, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, that's exactly what you have. Except for you, and you understand like the difference between this one and then the shorthand version of this
Yeah.
management convention. Nice, but yeah, run. Then you have the same output. So yeah, good job.
So
Mhm. So let's convert a for loop into a while loop.
mm, you're gonna have initial value your x is on top. Then it's gonna be like while conditional. And then it's gonna have like
Copy. Yeah, I was just gonna copy what you put on the shot. Exactly. There you go. I just like having it edited quickly. Actually, yeah. No. Nice. Then the answer. Absolutely. I believe this is exactly the same. Yep, it's exactly the same. Of course, this would also be the same output. 1 all the way to 10, 1 all the way to 10. Yeah, it looks like you seem to understand how to like convert between while loops and for loops very easily. Let's move on. This one has some errors in it.
the 10 inclusive would have to be x is less than or equal to 10 to also put the 10.
What was that?
It has to be x is less than or equal to 10 for it to print also 10.
Is that the only error it has?
Um, uh, well, it's also not incrementing. So
Nice. Very important to the problem of having infinite loop. So do you believe that this is all?
yeah.
All right. Nice. So we said it wanted it to go from 1 to 10 inclusive, and it does. Nice. Have you problems out before?
Have I what?
Have you worked these problems out before?
No, not yet.
I mean, it's totally fine. I was just wondering. 'Cause it seems like you like totally understand these. Like you're rather quickly.
Yeah. I'm just making sure I got facts down because my teacher likes doing curveballs. So
I see. Are arrays like anywhere in this test?
we have not done arrays just yet.
All
So
right,
this is just
that's
to
fine.
fill out. Yeah.
Because later on there is just a special type of loop that you can use. You don't have to use it, but it's just something that's out there specific for like arrays. But that won't be on the test, so you don't have to worry about it. Have you found the errors in this problem?
Um, so it shouldn't have the decrement twice, so you can like take out the one that's inside the brackets.
Okay. This decrement is unnecessary.
So that should be it. Yeah,
Nice.
that's it.
Let's see what happens when we run it. Nice. 5 to 10 without any errors. Good job. Alright, it seems like you understand the errors one. How about having to create your own for loop or while loop?
0. Guessing it's 100 to 0 inclusive.
Yeah, inclusive. We'll assume it means inclusive.
Sorry,
Wait, are you typing it? Alright. Run. Nice.
Isn't there like a shorthand freedom for the increment decrement things like
Yeah. Alright, let me refresh this so you can get like a fresher look. This one. Alright. Paste. Yeah, right here. You could do minus equals.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure.
So again, plus equals, minus equals, multiply equals, or times equals. Oh, 4. Yeah. Make sure you could type out 4 or write out 4 in the text. But yeah.
I forgot.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you got that one. How about
Print string minus plus can change.
yeah. So for example, string str equals yeah. How about you do this one as a while loop?
Okay.
Make sure you're balanced in both loops.
Yeah. We didn't really go over these much, so this will probably be very wrong.
Mm-hmm. What do you have to look out for, be careful of with the while loop?
That it does how many you want it to. Uh, sure. Yeah. That.
Mm.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not sure? We have to be. You just have to be careful of infinite loops. You want to make sure that the condition can break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are you still working on it?
yeah, I'm not good at these.
That's fine. That's fine. Do you need any help?
Yes.
All right. So, with the while loop, did you uh, um, write a condition?
But uh, I did up to like that, but it's probably all wrong.
All right. Copy. So this is what you had so far. All right. So you had an int 0, and then while x is less than or equal to a string str argument, you print out str.
And then like after that, I want to like just take one off, but I don't know how to do that.
All right. Have you worked with strings in your class?
We worked with strings. That was like at the very beginning before I like figured out how to actually learn this stuff. So I forgot all
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, I understand. All right, so the problem is asking us to finish the polling code that present a string minus a left code. Yeah, because you say the string gets smaller and smaller. All right, so there's this method in the string class called substring. Do you remember it?
Uh, substring takes like so would you have it print out like string dot substring and then it has like 0 to the in number minus 1 and it like subtracts from it each time it repeats. So do that?
Uh, yeah, something like that. So yeah, you remember what substring does? It
Yeah,
pretty much just cuts up a string.
yeah.
Yeah,
It gives you the parts that you've called for.
exactly. So how that work? I can never like remember how to spell it. String is what I'm guessing. All right, so it takes in two numbers, correct?
Yeah, your initial one and the one you want to end on minus 1 or something.
Yeah. All right, we're getting it. All right, so substring takes in the first number. So the which is parameter, which is 0, because you want the first letter, and then we want to go all the way to the end, correct? The first time. Or actually, I should explain it as the second parameter for substring is the uh, the last index minus 1. So it does not include the last index that you put in. So do you have any idea what the second parameter should be?
So it's S1 minus 1. Would it be 12 then?
Would it be 12?
Because it would be like,
All right, 10, 11. All right. Yeah, you think so if the number was 12, it would
12
print
minus
out
1. And
the
that's
whole thing.
11. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you are correct. If I were to put 12 here, I'm sure it will print out hello world.
How do you get that?
Yeah, you see, yeah, you want to be able to let it be variable to where it will change every iteration, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So, we are in a while loop, right? Is there perhaps a variable that changes?
Maybe you could like, could you like instead of 12, you could like set it as a variable and then you subtract 1 from that variable each time so it tracks from the number.
All right. So, well, okay. So let's make a variable name.
Like integer q.
Integer q equals
The last, the end of the thing, so that's like 12.
so integer q equals 12. All right.
Is there a way that you can have it to like find where the last one is set at? How you do that?
You actually used it right here. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're sort of just dancing around it like the whole time. I was just waiting on you to like call it out.
Okay. So just think about it.
Hmm. And then so right here, what would we put?
Then you have Q.
Q. Sweet.
And
All right.
then you have Q decrementing every time.
You have Q what?
You have, yeah, Q decrementing by 1.
All right.
Q minus minus. And then I'll just keep doing that until, wait. Okay. Yeah, I
So you think we're done?
think so.
All right. So yeah, earlier I asked you yeah, this looks fine for the right now. But real quick, I asked you earlier what do you have to look out for
That's
wild
all
loops?
for it. The infinite loop thing.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking of, but I forgot what that would look like. I
Yeah.
just
So
started.
what we'll look at line 8. This
Yeah.
conditional. Yeah. Does this conditional ever terminate?
Uh, 0 is less than or equal. Yes.
It does terminate.
Like, wait. Because, wait. This is a different string document because that one doesn't change.
Wait, did you say
I'm confusing myself.
Yeah. Take your time. I'm here if you need help.
Would you also need to make that one Q?
Do you want to make this one Q?
The string that wait. Oh,
Or do you want this one to be Q?
if X is Q, then it would always be less than Q. So if you change the string dot length to Q, it would decrement until it hit 0.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. Regular string dot length just strays this 12. Okay, yeah.
So this looks good?
Yeah.
All right, we'll run
Ugh.
it. Wait. It just seems like it's yeah, this is the problem.
Yeah, 31.
Yeah. Seems I forgot this. I spelled substring wrong. I can never remember how to spell substring. There we go.
No. So
So do you see what's actually happening?
string, but strings not changing. So, so
Oh, wait, are you asking what the problem is?
wait. So the problem is that it's only printing string because we have a print object string. So we want it
Exactly.
to print the string being like factored by 1 at the end every time.
Yeah.
So we want to print so you want to print the substring.
Yes, we do. We do. Yeah, so you said we want to print out the substring?
Um yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I don't mean to like confuse you or anything. I'm just asking the question. Yeah,
If you just print the string, then it's going to only print out hello world every time.
exactly.
So it theoretically has no more. But if you have string dot substring, it'll also print out your substring values of it until there is no more.
Mhm. So like right here, we would just simply copy what we have down there into the print line, correct?
I'll print that while Q is decrementing every time until Q is greater than 0.
Is that what you were saying earlier?
I think so.
Oh, it seems like I went ahead. So I'll just explain what I just did. So earlier, this print statement was simply printing out str,
Yeah,
where that is hello world, the whole like string, right?
yeah.
And down here in line 10,
That's where it's changing.
yeah. But actually, I mean, we cut it down, but we don't do anything with it. We simply just cut it. We don't replace the cut pieces into str, right?
If a string equals string substring, they change it.
If we did this, you mean?
Yeah,
Hmm. Uh, I think so. Actually, we could run it. Are you down to do that?
sure. Let's
Yeah.
try it.
Nice.
Ooh,
So yeah, your solution totally worked. So yeah, what we did, we cut it, but we didn't use it at all. We didn't do anything. We simply cut it and then moved on. Yeah, by setting it equal to it, we eventually print it out later on. Yeah, you totally got it.
so
Yeah. So you had problems with that one. I feel like you only had problems because you're not with strings.
yeah, I'm not that familiar with the string things.
Yeah.
And
But
just brushed over real quick at the beginning.
yeah. And you did get tripped up. I mean, you were gonna get tripped up with the conditional.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, just what I would like suggest is tracing through the code like in your head or perhaps like writing it down, making sure that like this will eventually break.
okay.
Yeah.
Making sure everything works.
Mhm. Ah, how about this one?
Okay. Um,
You can use any loop you want.
so you have oh, like a while loop, and then it starts at 10, and then it has like, and it's just decrementing, but inside it, it has a if statement. Like if it's something with a little, what's this thing called?
The mod. Yeah,
Yes.
the percent. Yeah, the
If it
mod.
like mods by 2 and equals 0, then it prints as even. And if it's like not that, then it prints odd.
Yeah, seems like you got it. All right. So you said you want to do a for loop,
A while.
a while loop. Okay.
Good for loop. That'd probably be easier.
Yeah. So which one do you want to do? I do a while loop or a for loop?
Well, since we know what values we want, we would do it for
Okay. The for. What do you have inside?
integer x equals 10.
Equals 10.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, well, it's greater than or equal to 0. Oh, no, not equal to.
Not equal, but greater than 0.
Yeah.
All right. And now
And then it's just x minus minus.
x minus minus. Gotcha.
Yeah. Inside you have if x mod 2 equals 0,
Ah, equals 0.
right? Yeah, because if it's mod 2 and that would make it even because it would go in evenly.
Yeah. No, you're correct with the logic is correct. There's the syntax correct.
Uh, I don't,
That's fine. It's equals.
oh yeah,
Right?
because equals is like relationing, and equals is like actually equals.
Yes. Yeah, you're actually comparing the two
Yeah.
sides. Yeah.
Then
To whereas
just
equals is
assign the
simply
value.
yes, exactly. Nice. So what
Then
do you? Yeah.
it will print it's even if that's true, and then just not print out and it's even.
Print what exactly?
So print wait, finish the first and the value x, and so it will just be x, but yeah, is even, and then you'll have an else that says just else, and then that one will print is odd. Plus is odd.
So, so you're aware of how Java can concat strings with the simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually pretty useful. This is we don't need thingy, but to have. There we go. So does this look good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nice. 10 is even, 9 is odd, 8 is even, 7 is odd. Nice. Look at that. You wrote that all by yourself.
Yay! Right.
Yeah, it seems like you understand for the most part like loop wise. You have that like down pat. Just a few things every now and then trips you up, like the equals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta be sure to be aware of that.
Please go below the principal.
Alright. Let's do this one.
Okay. Okay. So for x equals yeah. So let's take this one. That work?
Let me see. Four. Alright. You decided to use a four. Nice. So why does it make more sense to use a for loop in this question?
Because you know how many times that you want it to change.
Exactly. You know how many times the iteration is going to be. That's why I keep messing up my indentation. There we go. So let's run
Oh yeah, and checks.
it.
It's always those things I forget.
hmm I feel like, I mean, if you were to write that on a text sheet, I mean, I don't know your teacher, but I wouldn't like count you off if you like simply forgot it. Or maybe you should. Hmm. But yeah, this is correct. Nice. Yeah, you really understand loops. Mhm. Have you guys learned have you guys learned about double nested for loops or like nested loops?
Um, we didn't learn about them, but I remember it from the in-person session.
Nice, nice. Okay.
What I think
Okay,
it's
so
like
it would be overkill to go over it. Not like you want to.
for that one, you want for the rows, it would be like the rows would be the inside ones, and the columns would be the outside.
Actually, it doesn't really oh wait, for this one?
Yeah,
Yeah, for this question. Alright, so write the code. With
like if
five
you want
rows.
3 5 per row, that would be the inside for loop. It would be like 3 times. 5 rows would
Uh
be the inside row. Would be 5 times the 3 rows.
yeah. Actually, no. Alright, so the outside for loop, what how many times would it be iterating the outside for loop?
5 times.
Or iterate 5 times? Yeah, and then the inside will iterate 3 times, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's how much it will be. Yeah. I don't know. I thought you said the rows would be on the inside and the columns would be on the outside.
But no,
Hmm?
no.
Okay. Yeah. You totally have it right. So real quick, we could do that. So we'll just do for and x equals 0, x less than 5, x plus y equals 5, 3, 5. Ah, ah. Hmm. Hmm. Five rows of stars, 3 stars per row. Do you yeah, we're getting close to time for the webinar. Did you do you want to go over one more problem, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Do you want to go over this one or another string?
That one would use a little string replacey thingy, right?
This one.
Yeah.
String replaces thingy.
Like the string that replaced to like remove the X's, or I don't know.
Finish the code to loop to rename the message each time.
So like check the substring and it'll like increase both of them, and it'll check each X, and then if it finds an X, it will like replace it with like a nothing, and then it will just move on and keep doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems about right. Do you wanna do this one?
Sure.
Alright. So what loop will you be using for this one?
Uh, well,
You wanna do a while loop?
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Alright, we could do a while loop. How do you want to start this while loop?
Um, integer u equals 0
Q?
equals yeah, and then that, and then while yeah, while q is less than equal to string length
It's actually a message.
message length. It says message length, and then it will print print message. So then you have on the next thing message equal to replace one. Right. So you have it print that, and then you're going to want it to check each index in order, and if it finds the X, it replaces it with the blank, like a space, like a blank. Oh,
So there's this method in a string class called index of, where it uh, where it tells you what character is in the index that you specify. So it has one parameter and it's an integer. So you put in an integer and it'll tell you what character is there at that place.
so you just do like index of Q, and then you have Q incrementing, and if it comes across an X, it replaces it, or moves
Uh,
it, or
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So let's do that thing.
All right. You want me to take out the print statement?
Yeah.
All right, take it out. So do message and that. Oh, oh, yeah. I think it's capitalized. Q.
And then you run Q incrementing each time. Then, oh, index of. So how do you do it so that when the index of is the specified character?
So, how do you check to see if it's a character that you want or you actually care about?
Yeah.
So, we want to compare it, correct?
Oh, yes. So I don't know the thing for it. You will compare.
Yeah, that's
To
also
figure
a
out,
method.
probably. I'm gonna have to go back and just relearn the entire string thing.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how in depth you. Oh, actually, I told you incorrectly.
Oh no! What did you tell me?
Index of does not do what I thought it did.
No.
Yeah, index of takes in a string, like for example, index of x or capital I, and it'll tell you the index of where capital I is.
Oh.
Yeah, so instead of returning a character, it actually returns a number to the corresponding like string.
In that case, you just use it as like it finds x, and then it keeps incrementing, and then wherever the index of x is, it just deletes that index.
Could you hear
You
that
know.
one more time?
So like, message that index of x, and then it finds where the x's are at, and then it like deletes them in order.
Ah, yeah, I see what you're saying. So yeah, index of x.
Yeah.
But if I'm correct, it'll only print out one number, and I think it prints out the last x or the. Hmm.
You can't use that one.
No, yeah, we can't really do that one either.
I don't know the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, I'll help you out on this one. So what you're saying is we want to find out if the index that we're so q is our increment is how we're like incrementing or indexing through the string, and so we want to find out whether q the index q has an x in it, correct? Yeah. So what we would do is so string
So you
q.
just have the substring. Oh yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll just check out one, and then it'll just keep going as Q goes, and then yeah.
yeah, it'll just grab that first number.
Awesome.
Hmm. But
And then how you get to delete it then?
how do you compare it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
This is gonna look even weirder. All
oh
right.
no.
Yeah. So message dot substring uh returns a string. So what we can do with that is we could use another method with like right after the method
Hmm.
called equals, and this just compares it.
So just so it compares it. What does it return?
All right. So if it equals x, so if this substring right here, yeah, if this substring right here is equals x, it will return a 0,
Okay.
right? So what we want to do is put that in a uh, integer.
So okay.
Do you have any questions about this?
So you got the answers of the substring. Checks low positions each time. Then you have the dot equals that checks its that position. is compared with x, and if it is, then it prints out as 0. So how do you get it to delete the spaces that return 0?
Oh, leave the like. Do you mean
Like, you would want to do that, right? Like,
you want to replace the X with a space?
well, not a space, just like nothing. Just like
With
take it off. How do you do that?
how would you remove it? Where
Yeah.
good question. Honestly, you would just have to rewrite the whole string without that part in it.
So,
So
so
actually,
it's like,
all right. How about this explanation? So as you're going through the string, you print out each character one by one, and if you have an X, you simply don't print anything. Does that make sense?
can you repeat that?
So when you're this while loop, it's gonna go through the string one by one, each character one by one. So once it gets to an X, it simply will not print out that character.
Oh, that's what that does?
Uh, wait, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. How do you do
Yeah.
that?
How do you do that?
Yeah.
So instead of system.out.println, we just do system.out.print. So it's not so it's all in the same line.
Okay.
All right.
So,
So I can clear this up for you so it looks better.
so
So
you don't want to like print like I X love X U X X X X and then print I love X U X X X. You just want to just print it without any of the X's.
yeah, without any of the X's, you want it to print I space love space U.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
not like repeating each time with less and less X's. It's just all one go, no X's.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just like clear this up so it looks better. Oh, Carrick will print out. So the string, Carrick, is simply that character right there, where Q is. Correct. So
Okay.
then, and uh, E, standing equals means equals, but equal Carrick uh, equals X. So E would have if E is a 0, then that means that we're at an index where it's an X. Do you have any questions about what I how I like simplified it or cleared it up?
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
All right. Yeah, I hope yeah, just let me know if you get lost, if like my explanation isn't good enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think we need to do now?
So now we need to make it so that it just takes off everything that returns 0.
Yeah.
That.
So remember, we're printing out each character one by one.
So it's printing out each character one by one.
Yeah.
You just want to just get the ones that return 0.
Yes,
So
exactly.
is that like an if statement then or something?
Mhm.
So if E equals, like, you have it if E does not equal 0,
Yeah.
then then it like prints that character. But if it does return 0, it doesn't print that character.
Yeah, that's exactly how we're going to do that. And have you been introduced to the not equals?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure. They'll print Carrick, right? Since Carrick is the character that we're at, that's what we want to print if it's not equal to X. Yeah. Do you have any questions so far?
No questions so far.
All right. Great. Well, I'm gonna tell you like so far, actually like we're done with the code. I don't think we need to be adding anything else.
Because at that point, if it's anything other than 0, it just doesn't print it.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need like to do an else statement. Like what would we say? Like else do nothing. Like we simply like just don't include it.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So far like I think we're done. We just have to clarify this. We have to make sure the while loop like is okay. Yeah. Do you
So
think
what
it's
is
okay?
this? Oh,
Do you think it's okay?
if it's a link as a message,
Could you repeat that?
I think so. Okay. So here's not saying equals to the link for the message is okay. And so yeah, because you're checking each character of the entire message.
Yeah.
So it's good, right?
Wait, so it's what?
So it's good.
Uh, uh, yeah. Actually, it's not. I don't want to bring you down. I just wanted to make sure like you came to the answer yourself. Yeah. I mean, it would trip you up because this line 8, this one right here, EQ is +1. So when this thing goes from 0 all the way to message dot length, this while loop goes all the way there because you put the equal sign. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15.
But
Message dot
because
length is
that's the last one, because it's a +1,
yeah,
it's
it'll go to
gonna
16.
and that it doesn't. You can't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
15.
That's 1 too far. So how would we change that?
Would you just do like he was less than?
Yeah, you just take out the equal sign. We'll run it. Wait a second. Oh, it returns a bool. So it returns true or false.
Because
Compares to was the one that I was talking about. That returns a 0 if it's equal. Actually, let's change this back to what we had before. Even the strings method confuses me. There's so many.
Real close.
Hmm.
Okay, this fire.
Yeah.
Yay.
It printed out what we wanted. Nice. Do you have any questions about this one? I know I seemed like I sort of did lead you astray for a bit.
Let me just run through this. So,
Right.
start off with a string message of that. So you have your initial Q is the first index. And you want to loop it while Q is less than the length of your message. And so inside of that loop, what runs is chain character, which is the substring of Q. And Q plus 1, which is just 5 current index. And Q is increment in time. And so that string is then compared to X. And if it is X, it is E. And so X is then 0, and that's printed to E. Then you have your if statement that checks if E is not 0. Because if E was 0, then it'd be X. But you don't want X, so you check if it's not X. And so if it's not X, then it prints out that character.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, I understand it.
Great. Do you think you want a one-on-one session later tonight?
I think I'm pretty good.
All right, good. That's great to hear.
Yeah. Thanks for all the help.
No problem. No problem. Anytime, actually.
Awesome.
All right, man. Good luck on your test.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
See you.
Peace.